In this video, guys, I'm going to take you behind the scenes and share with you the process that we take our clients through to design amazing brand identities. Come on, let's go. Hey guys, Henry Kaminski here from uniquedesigns.net with another tutorial video series for you. This video is going to dive in, kind of pull back the curtain, take you behind the scenes on how we design brand identities for our client and the process that we systematically bring them through to help them achieve the brand identity that they're looking for. So let's share screen right now and kind of walk you through the three concepts that we are going to be talking about. So this here, what you're looking at is what we call a stylescape, okay? This is a very rough version of some ideas, concepts that we may consider, right, when we're building out the brand identity. Now, one thing that I want to bring out and be very, very vocal about is what you see here. When we design these stylescapes, we are designing with the end user in mind. We're designing the identity to resonate with the client, not our client, our client's client. Okay? What happens is a lot of people get romantic. Entrepreneurs tend to like to keep control over everything, and including myself, but I have to remember when I'm designing for Unique Designs, when I'm designing for my personal brand and my brand, I got to remember that it's not about me, it's about them, it's about my audience. If they don't connect with it, if they don't resonate with the design identity, then I'm not going to have any business. So I want to make that very, very clear to you guys. You heard me say it before and I'll say it again. When you design your brand identity, you want to make sure that you're designing it for your client, not necessarily for yourself, because nobody gives a shit that you love the color purple. Your clients are going to determine what's going to resonate with them. So we do a very, very thorough job when it comes to the strategy prior to getting to this point. So we go through 5-6 hours worth of work, and we really develop the user profiles in an in-depth fashion, and then we get into the design. So with all that said, this is stylescape number one. Okay, so we're going with some brighter colors. This is a potential look and feel of a client of my clients. So give you some background. My client is in the consulting space, and she works with high net worth individuals and helps these folks buy franchises. And so, her average client has a net worth of about $3 million, okay? So her brand identity needs to look premium. It needs to look super, super polished and professional. Otherwise, she's not going to be taken seriously by these clients. So you can see here, this gentleman's very sophisticated, nicely dressed. So we want to make sure that our design identity will resonate with this folk. So very, very cool imagery here. We got some nice bright colors, got some really nice geometric shapes. We have a nice font selection here, and these fonts work really, really well together. So very nicely done here, right? So this is concept number one, all right? We're also starting to play around with some logo design. So this is by no means the end result of our logo design process. That's a whole nother process, but we're just throwing some feelers out there, and we are starting the process, okay? So this is concept number one. Concept number two, here we go. A little bit more, I would say, sophisticated, right? I love this dark blue, almost purple, deep color here. We went a little more, I would say, conservative here. with the logo concept. Again, another image of a potential client of my client, right? So we went with a Palatino displayed font selection here with a Brandon Grotesque sub font. So we want to make sure that when we're creating our font selections that they're compatible with each other. I see a lot of people putting fonts together that shouldn't be put together. And that's a conversation for a whole nother day. But we here at Unique Designs make sure that everything flows, everything's intentional. There's not one thing that we put together here that doesn't have a purpose behind it, okay? So as you can see, we went with like a calligraphy sort of concept here, and this this color combination works really, really well with the gold and the blues and the deep blues. Really, really nice here. So this is potential concept for brand identity number 2. And then we have concept number 3, okay? And this one here, we would say we're playing it safe, okay? This one's more of a milder concept. We went with more of an illustration here for Fox. Now, what Fox stands for is franchise op expert, okay? So that's what Fox stands for. So we can play around with that in so many different ways. So here is font select concept for number 3 for this brand identity, okay? So here's another distinguished gentleman here that could be a potential client. And as we scroll through here, you could start to see some of the print collateral perhaps, we can do in the future, and how the font, how the look and feel of the logo is going to lay out on some collateral. We're working with this color scheme now. We went with the whites and the browns, and really, and I love this script font here. That could work really, really well here. So franchise op expert by our client's name, which looks really, really good here. So this is the process that we take our clients through when we're developing brand identities. It's not about slapping up what the client likes and seeing if they're going to go with it or not. We go through a very systematic process here, and there's a reason why we only show 3. There's a reason why that we went with the certain looks and feels of each one. And then what happens is we sit down with the client, we review, we explain to them why we did what we did, and we have them choose. And then from there, we start to build out the other identities. Now we get into website design, logo design. We start to polish everything up, social media identity. So we're not just a lip service strategic firm here at Unique Designs. We're not just going to tell you, oh yeah, you need this, or we're not going to consult with you and say, yeah, this is the way, this is the approach that I would take it. Now, good luck, go figure it out yourself. We actually, after we do all the strategy and diagnosis of the brand development, we now have a team that actually executes the development strategy, right? And we start to get into the brand identity process, and we actually build out the identities for our clients. So it's sort of a one-stop shop when it comes to brand development. So it's strategy, it's prescription, how are we going to use that strategy, and its application. Okay, now that we have the right strategy, let's build this whole thing out for our client so that they can stay in their lane and do what they love to do, and we do all the heavy lifting when it comes to, the brand identity development. So this is a quick little video on how we do that process, and I will continuously update you guys as we continue on building this brand out. I'll show you some behind the scenes of a website design, some social media design, and potentially some funnel designs and product designs that we're going to be doing for the client in the near future. So hope you got some value out of this, guys. Hope you grabbed the 1 or 2 nuggets out of this one. Drop some comments below if you haven't, if you have any questions. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet on this channel, I invite you to do that now. I'm going to consistently bring you as much value as I can to help you build a profitable and reputable brand, personal brand for your business. So have an amazing day, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.